Okay. All right. Just hang out here if you don't mind, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Come on back in here with me. Okay. Right into that room.
In this one?
Yep. Just hang to the right there. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay.
All right.
Considering the circumstances, I'm doing all right.
All right. Well, I just figured I'd bring you in and talk with you this morning.
Yes.
See how things are going. So, as you know, there was an incident at the store, right?
Yes. Yeah. You called me and told me.
All right. What do you know about the incident? What do you know
All I
so
know
far?
First, I usually get off around 6 o'clock. I'll wipe everything down, clean up, do my last little things, and then I'm out of here by maybe 6:05 or so. So it happened the same exact day that happened. I got off at 6:05. My friend Jay came and picked me up. At about 6:18, we were down by the light because I had to stop and get some cigarettes, and then we were gone.
Down by the light, where you?
When you leave out, there's a light that before you, not the second light, but the light that's down there by the store, not a gas station. Before you turn down Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the time, about 6:18 or so, we were down there by the light, and then that's when
Okay.
we
What kind of vehicle does your friend drive?
She has a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic?
Yeah, I think
what color is it?
It's a tan, like a tannish, brownish, or something like that. Yeah.
Tan brown Honda Civic.
Yeah,
All right. And you guys went south on Main Street?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because then we just got on airport and went straight down airport.
All right. So you'd say you locked up where, about 6:05?
Yeah, about
Something
6:05 or so. Yeah,
Okay.
locked everything up and then left.
Which way do you leave when you leave the store?
Make it right. I make it
Well,
right.
like, how do you leave the store? Like, when you
front.
walk out, you go through the front?
Yep, I go through
Okay.
the front door. Yep, I went back in there, used the bathroom, came back out, went through the front door, and then came out.
Okay. Now that you said you used the bathroom, did you turn off the water?
No.
Did you turn off the water?
Did I turn off the water?
Yeah.
No, there was no water running or anything.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, if you use the bathroom, if you use the sink or whatever.
Yeah, I
did you
turned
turn
off the water.
off the
Yeah,
water?
I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute, water? What do you mean?
Well, there was water running when I got there. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I turned off the sink. I make sure I always turn off the sink.
Well, I could see someone forgetting or possibly forgetting, so
Gotcha.
you remember turning it off.
I remember turning everything off.
Okay. All right. Very good. There's multiple bathrooms in there too, so I'm not sure which one do you normally use.
Just the main bathroom. I don't ever go back in the back or anything like that. It's
the main bathroom.
Like the bathroom when you come out the kitchen, it's a bathroom right to the hall, off to the right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the one that was where the water was running.
Yeah, that's the main bathroom I use. I don't use any other bathroom.
Okay. So there's no chance that you left the water.
No.
Okay.
No, I know
All right.
turned that water off.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. So, we lifted some prints from the scene. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna have to take prints from you and everyone. It's exclusionary prints. Okay.
Got you.
Because you said that you wipe things down, right?
Yeah.
Well, would you have touched the point-of-sale computers on the face of it after you wipe it?
I did, only because I was opening the back up the drawer to take my payout for the day.
So you did touch that?
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
after it's been wiped?
After everything was in white, because I only wiped down the 2 registers. That's
yeah.
Yeah, and then that was it. So after that, when I was leaving out,
which one did you touch?
The first one, the very first one that's off here. There's another one, and then there's another one at the end. So when you walk in,
like in reference to the store, like the one towards the front face of the store, some towards the front of the store? Like the street,
like
towards Main Street?
Yeah, like when you first...
Okay.
No, not that one. It's the one... It's the very first one. Like when you first walk in, there's 1, then 2, and there's a third one. So it's the first one to like your side.
Let's make this easier.
Okay.
I'm gonna just so we're not so we're seeing the same thing here. Okay. So let's say this is Main Street, right?
Right.
And this is the store. All right. Here's the office door, right? And this is the front door. And then you got shelving all around here, right?
Right.
There was a register here.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
There's one here. And where's the other one at?
The office door right here.
Over there?
Yeah,
okay.
like
So which one are you talking about that you
one
touched?
right here.
Okay. So there was prints on this one towards the front of the right at the front of the store here.
Was it? Okay.
So when you wiped that down, did you touch it after you wiped it?
No, I didn't never wipe that one down. I only wiped down the 2. I only wiped down this one and this one.
Okay, so you never wiped that one.
No, I never wiped that one.
Okay, it looked like it had like streak marks, and then there was just a fresh, like if somebody tried to touch it or grab it or.
No, I don't
something.
remember wiping that one. I only wiped this one and this one. I was supposed to wipe that one down, but I didn't. Don't tell my brother.
Okay.
But I only wiped these 2.
All right, so you never touched it. Okay. All right. So we lifted some prints. So those exclusionary prints from you and your brother and his wife, Ebony, and your is your brother-in-law Charles or Charles
he's
as well?
there. Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, he helps out.
Okay. So we'll do that here in a minute, but I'm going to go through some questions with you, and I'm just going to notate your answers and that sort of thing. Okay. So I know we kind of went over some of this a little bit. We've touched on some of this, but I just want to make sure I get everything. So what time exactly, when were you last at the store? Like when did you get there yesterday? Or the day before yesterday?
I got there, usually I get there about 10:46. Lately I've been getting there a little bit later.
In the morning?
In the morning, yeah.
Okay.
Usually I get there
so you guys open at 11 then?
Yeah, we open at 11.
Okay.
So I'll stop at like McDonald's or something, grab something to eat, maybe the gas station or something like that, and I'll get there maybe about 10:46. This day in particular, I got there like maybe 10:50.
And we're talking about the 17th, Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. All right. And then you said, what time did you leave?
Left at 6 o'clock. I think it was right at 6 o'clock.
Right at 6 o'clock? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Now, your brother showed me some video, all right? And it shows motion from the Ring camera system. And in that video, there's no video after it shows you in the storeroom, and it shows you walk into the office, and then the video goes out. So
That's when I went to the bathroom.
That's when you went?
Yeah, that's when I went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, So when I walked in the office, went to the bathroom in the back, our toilet stopped up, so I did the number 2, so it's in the toilet. But I went to the bathroom, and then I came back out and then finished the rest of my shift.
Okay. So, what do you know about the camera that is right above the office door?
Nothing at all. My brother works the cameras. I have no clue.
Okay.
Like I was at one point in time, he had me hooked up to the Ring thing to where when I can come in, I can turn the alarm off and set it and everything myself. But he had to change the passcode and everything on it, so I have no access to the cameras.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
So, what about? Do you know how that camera at the doorway of the office is powered?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
What about the switch? Do you know anything about a switch?
No.
For the camera?
About the switch, no.
Okay. So there's a switch at the office, like right at the doorway there when you're in the office, that controls the power to that camera.
Okay.
Okay. And your brother had told me that he's talked to you about that, and that you know not to turn it off because there's tape on it.
Well, yeah, I know there's tape on it, but he never said anything about like not to touch it or anything like that. I never touched it like at all. So.
He never said. He's never told you like that's what controls the camera. Don't turn that off.
He told me it controls the light in the hallway. I didn't know it controlled the camera too.
Okay. Now, so did you turn that off?
No, I never touched it at all.
Okay.
No, I just went to the bathroom and came out like I normally do.
Okay. Well, you see where there's a little bit of a discrepancy because it shows you coming into the office and then the camera turns off. And the only way the camera turns off is if the light's switched off.
I never touched the switch. I can
Okay.
promise you,
Okay.
I never touched the switch.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what happened there
what happened,
because if that's turned off, there's no power to the camera, and then the camera don't work. And when your brother arrived back to the scene yesterday after everything had been broken into, that switch was off.
Okay.
So somebody turned that switch off.
Right. That's what it sounds like. I never touched the switch though.
And the problem is we've established which way the person's entered the store, and it was through the front. So if they came through the front and you never turned it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that the camera wasn't working. Basically, the camera wasn't working when you left, and everything that happened in between there wasn't able to be caught on camera. Okay. So somebody, we've established there's other cameras in the area.
Right.
So we know someone booted the front door, and we caught them doing that.
Right.
So we're just trying to figure out how or why that camera was turned off in the office.
Understand. Right.
Okay, and you're saying you never touched it.
I never touched it.
Okay. All right. So you went to the bathroom around. That's when you went to the bathroom.
Yes.
Right around the time you went into the office when the camera turned off is when you went to the bathroom. And then you had additional sales after that, right? Because it was only 4 o'clock when you went to the bathroom, correct?
Yeah, yep, I had maybe 1 or 2 more sales.
When was your last sale?
I say about maybe 5:15. And nobody come after that.
And you said you left the store right about 6, correct? And did you lock the door?
I did lock the door. Yes.
Lock the front door up? Okay. And the back door's already locked? Or?
Yes, and always push on it to make sure it's locked. Because the door's already...
And you have a key?
Yep, I do.
Alright. Now, your brother said something about you communicating with him that you had left. Did you... Is that what you did? You let him know?
Yeah.
Is that your drill? Like, once you get out of the store?
Yeah, I'll just say you turn the alarm on or
you tell him to turn the alarm on? Okay. You just shoot him a text, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, when you left, now, if it's 6 o'clock, obviously it gets pretty dark pretty early.
Yeah.
Were the office lights on?
Yes. The office lights were still on. Wait, yeah. I believe so. As I was walking out, the office lights were still on.
Okay. And now the office lights is what controls the camera.
Right.
Okay.
So right there in the middle, when you walk in the store, it's the office where he has the desk. Yeah. So the office lights were still on when I left out.
So the lights were on when you left?
Lights were on still when I left out.
Now, when I arrived, those lights were off.
Okay.
So when I got there, because I was the first officer on the scene.
Gotcha.
So when I got there, just shortly after the door was booted, those lights were off. Okay. It's unusual that the whole camera thing, because once we flipped the lights back on, the camera was working again.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure about the power to it, or why the light was off, or who had flipped the switch off. But like I said, when you walked in there, just after you walked into the office, the camera shuts out. And then the only time it comes back on is when your brother gets to the scene after we had cleared the scene and flips the switch back on.
Right.
So there was no lights or anything. I'm just letting you know what we've seen, what we found, okay?
Right.
But you're saying you never touched that switch.
Never touched the switch.
All right. So last sale was around 5:15, you said?
Yeah, about right 5:15, because it was a slow day, so
Okay.
that was the last one.
Did you see anything when you went back to the bathroom? Did you notice anything on the walls or anything just looked weird to you?
I did
Any
not.
writings or anything?
I did not. I
No?
did never go back in that back room there, like with the second part of it and stuff, just because I'm nervous. I'm there by myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
I
I
don't
get
ever
it.
touch anything back there in that back room. The most the farthest I go is to the bathroom.
Okay.
And then I don't click on the light in the hallway to use it or nothing. I'll just go straight to the bathroom with the bathroom lights on. So that's how I got myself through there. And then I'll come back out. So
Got it. Okay.
But I don't like to go back there because I don't know. I know it's a big building. I know it was an apartment there.
It's kind of a maze back there.
Yeah, so I don't want to, so I don't ever go back there. No.
Okay. All right. Now here's the big one. People in the store. Your customers that day. Did you notice anything?
No.
Anyone suspicious?
No, I mean, we get a lot of people in there that look a little bit. Like last week, there was 3 guys that came in there, and they were Mexican, and they didn't know what they were saying. They were talking, and when they were talking, like, I couldn't understand nothing they were saying. I kept asking them if they needed help with anything. They weren't saying anything to me, but they were talking to each other and looking around the store. So I don't know if that could have been something. I'm not sure, but I asked them twice if I could help them, and they still continued to ignore me, and they kept talking to each other, and there was one guy that was standing outside. So it was 4 of them all together.
So did they buy anything?
They never bought nothing. That was the problem. They never bought anything. Like, it was one guy standing outside, and the 3 of them came in the store, and they stood by the door first, and then they started walking around, looking around. So I stood behind the register, the very register that would point right where I pointed to, stood behind there. Every time a person comes in, I get up and I walk behind the register. And so they were just talking amongst each other, and they were looking around the store and everything like that. But
Did it sound like they knew English at all?
If they did, then they
They
did
weren't
a good
speaking
job.
of it?
Yeah, they weren't speaking it.
And they never bought anything and they left?
Never bought anything. They
Okay.
left. And then, like I said, there was another guy that was just standing outside.
Okay.
Just watching, like, I don't know if he just literally was standing outside in front of the store until they came back outside.
Okay.
So we get little stuff like that all the time, and, you know, it kind of looks a little, you know, and then a lot of people come there and comment, like, oh, this used to be a thrift store, or I remember when this was up, and it used to be a skating this, or, you know, they'll tell us, like, you know, what the store layout is, but it was never nothing, like, crazy that day, like, as far as customers, but.
Got it. Okay. And this was prior, this wasn't the day of the
No,
incident?
that wasn't the day that happened.
Okay.
It was prior.
How long prior?
I say maybe like 2, 3 weeks or so.
2, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now, who do you know that has access? Who all do you know has access to the store?
Obviously my brother, his wife, I don't know if she still does. Because her key is now my brother's key, and his key is my key. Like, when I lost my key got stolen or whatever, and...
Wait a minute. Your key got stolen?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
It was back in, like, September 22nd. I got a police report in Toledo. My ex-boyfriend stole my car, and he sold my car to some complete strangers, and they came to my house with my car. But he took all of my keys to my house. I had to change the locks to my house. My keys to the store was on that key. That's why I had to get my brother's key.
Okay.
Yeah.
So September of 2021?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got police reports in Toledo and in Detroit, because he's from Detroit, but he had all my key rings, so he had
Got it. And you never got those keys back?
Never got those keys back. That's why I had to use my brother's keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And as far as access, I think that's pretty much it.
What about the layout of the store? Is there people like friends or boyfriend? Or...
My ex-boyfriend did, because he came there a couple of times. He used to buy products and stuff like that there, so he had that layout of it. I know Charles, the guy that comes in and helps us, but he wouldn't be anybody that I would think or nothing like that. He comes in and helps out with the building. Obviously, my sister-in-law, my brother, me, and that's pretty much it that I can think of. They would have like the complete layout of the store and know all the back rooms and stuff.
No, would you suspect anything with them or anything like that?
Not with them. Maybe my ex. Only reason why I say that is because he's been popping in and out of Toledo, and then he'll call me and tell me when he's here, and it's like, "What are you coming?"
And he's come to the store before?
Yes, he's came out to the store like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's his name?
Alonzo Jones Stewart. Is Alonzo Jones -Stewart.
Can you spell that for me?
Yep, ALONZO, and then Jones and it's -Stewart.
You got a good phone number for him?
Actually, I do not. I don't have my phone. He's been switching numbers on me, so I don't know. Like, after the incident happened when he stole my car, he switched the number on me. Then when he contacted me after that, he switched the number again.
So after he stole your car, he's been to the store since then?
No, he hasn't been out.
So that's been way back since
That was
September.
been way back since. He's just been coming back and forth to Toledo, visiting and stuff. So I don't know who he's coming up here to see. He hasn't been coming to see.
Visiting since since your car was stolen.
Since my car has been stolen, yes.
And has he come up to the store though?
No, he hasn't come up here to see.
So he hasn't been to the store since at least September.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Like I said, he has the keys, but I don't think he.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get your prints real quick.
Okay.
So. I have to ask all these questions. Okay.
It's okay. I understand.
What's your social?
It's 302-82-6409.
Date of birth?
5385.
5'3", 1985. How tall are you?
About 5'5".
No, I have to ask this one. How much you weigh?
My one's 50.
150.
Yeah.
Eyes? Color?
Brown.
Black hair.
Yeah.
name here, sign, and then just put the date down there. The 19th. Perfect. I'll flip this over and we'll do this part of it. So, we're going to go ahead and follow this rubric here. We'll go ahead and do your right thumb first. Just put it right on there. Okay, and then push right onto that one. Very good. Now, right index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger and pinky finger. Very good. I'll do the same thing with the other. Well, no, you're good. Just leave that one.
Left thumb. Oh, okay.
Now do your index finger.
Okay.
Go. Middle finger.
Oops.
It's okay.
That's what the problem is.
Right. And your ring finger. And your pinky finger. Yeah. It's kind of nice. It's not so messy, right?
Yeah.
Right. Those look perfect. All right. So those prints are just to exclude you from, because obviously we lifted some prints at the scene.
Okay.
So these will exclude you because we know who you are.
Right. Right.
We're looking for prints that aren't your brother's or yours or his wife's or the brother-in-law. I don't know, Charles. Okay. Is that your brother?
Is my brother's brother-in-law.
Your brother's brother.
His wife's brother.
His wife's brother.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, is there anything that we haven't talked about that you want to tell me? Is there anything you can think of that would be of value?
I don't think so. Like, I think everything is pretty much how it went. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And, like I said, the reason why I was asking so much about the camera thing is just the fact that you were the last person there.
Right.
And you walked in, and then the video cuts out. So I'm not. I mean, if it's just a malfunction with the camera, it's just a malfunction. But it just seemed. It's just a question that we're going to ask because obviously, was there anyone else in the office or anyone else in the building working with you?
No.
So there was no one back there. So you come in and go back to the bathroom, and when you come out, the camera's not working anymore.
Right.
So
I understand. No, nobody else was there. It was just me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you never turned that switch off?
Never touched the switch at all.
Okay.
Never.
Have you talked to your brother about all that, or
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, he has that video. I'll have that. I'll get that from him. And like I said, I'm just gonna talk with everybody, and see what comes of all this. Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, there is video from nearby businesses as well that we're looking into.
Okay.
I may talk with you again. I may not.
Okay.
But if you don't have any questions for me, I'm good. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
And before I have you go, if you don't mind, I'd like you to fill out a statement for me, and just notate in there everything that everything that went on. What happened when you left the store, how all that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And you know what? You're probably gonna need another thing. So I'll grab you a couple more just in case you need them. Okay.
Okay.
And then once you're done with that, is it Jackie or Jacqueline?
You can call me Jackie. I don't like Jacqueline.
Okay. All right. Once you're done with that, we should be all set. Okay. So take your time. I'll leave you to it, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.